I've decided to make a smart speaker. So I'm going to make a smart speaker hardware and software stack, build it myself. I thought it'd be a fun project, but there's some reasons why I wanted to do that, because I was looking for something that I don't know if it quite exists. I think there's some stuff coming out there now. Currently I have an Alexa in the kitchen, and we didn't buy it. We got it free with something, how Amazon or big tech companies try and infest their world with all of their products, giving you it for free. And I use it for things like setting timers when I'm cooking, listening to the radio, asking football scores, like very basic things, controlling smart lights and things in my house. But there's the privacy issue, like, is all my data being uploaded to Amazon? There's also the fact that Alexa's not that intelligent, and we have really good LLMs that can answer questions and be conversational. So I thought it'd be cool to make my own, do the software in a way that it can be private. You could plug it into different LLMs of your choosing. Ideally, in the long run, I would like a locally running LLM in the house, but I don't quite have the hardware for it at the moment. And then also I'd like to build a speaker that's a nice bookshelf speaker with quite like a high quality full range driver, amp, nice wood, and all of that kind of thing. So I thought this would be an interesting project. I've never really done anything hardware related, and this will be the first video of kind of just getting started setting up. So I've got some stuff that's been delivered, and let's talk about it. Okay, so this is been delivered from the Pi Hut. Seemed to be pretty decent website. I mean, this is the first time I've done anything Raspberry Pi, so I don't really know that much about it, but the website seemed nice. So let's have a little look at what I got inside. This was a little starter pack. I think it was about £147. Comes with HDMI cable with like a HDMI mini kind of thing. I thought if I want to connect it up, I don't have one of those. That is the Raspberry Pi itself. I got the one with 8 gig of RAM. It comes with 27 watt power supply. And then a little mini case, plus a micro SD card, which is really micro, and that is 32 gig plus you get a little sticker in the box as well. So shout out to the Pi Hut. Seems pretty good. This is smaller than I expected it was going to be, actually. So let's have a little look at the thing itself. Okay, Raspberry Pi. So this is going to be the brains and do all of the voice to text, text to voice kind of conversions and all the API calls. Little case, power supply, UK one. That's all, really. So this is the bundle I got on Pi Hut, £147.50. If you're in the UK, this came the next day. I would recommend it. I was also looking, I've been looking a lot at like what components and stuff I need or what the options are. Originally I was like, oh, this is like mic hat, but like there's a lot of people who were saying it doesn't work basically on a Pi 5 because of the drivers. So that's something I didn't really know about, and it seems like there's a little bit of a risk there in what you buy. I mean, they're so cheap, but I needed something like a microphone. I found this place, Raspberry Audio, which is in the EU, it's Europe, and these have some cool looking stuff. This audio capture one, Mic Ultra, has multiple mics and speakers. and looks pretty cool, but I haven't bought it yet. I don't know. In the long run, I don't know if it's what I need or what I want. Maybe the mics might be good, but in terms of the overall speaker, I was thinking more like this kind of thing, where it's a singular speaker with an amp inside it and the Raspberry Pi, and it's more like wood, and it's like speaker cabinet building. So that was like my general thinking about it for now. I might get some interim components like this just to kind of test it out, and certainly in the long run I'd like to make a smaller version, like a little satellite version that you can talk to and it can connect to a bigger one which has more brains to it. And also you could have a server running on a PC or something like that. So there's like tons of options. But basically, let's get into having a look at Raspberry Pi operating system. So I plugged everything in, put the Pi in the case. I didn't screw it in, but I attached the fan. You get a little heatsink in the box. And the operating system booted with a little bit of setup. First thing I did was to try Python. I wrote a little Python print hello world in the Python interpreter in the console, just to kind of do something, then proceed to, for some reason, decide to print a for loop. I don't know why, but also just to prove that I can actually write code and that LLMs have not fully taken over just yet. Good old manual handwritten code. As Sam Altman said, thank you to the people who wrote code line by line. Then I installed Visual Studio Code, did basically the same thing, just ran a bit of Python. Then I needed to test audio, so I plugged in my Scarlett Focusrite 2i2 with a mic and headphones just to see if it would work. And I checked and I realized that you can install Audacity, which I use for audio processing on Windows as well. And then this is with Audacity recording. It's me talking into the mic, and I can see the waveform. So what that means is that I actually have audio input and output via my audio interface that I can use for the time being, and that gives me some time to research what components I need to actually build this properly. I can start building the software and importantly test the performance on the Pi itself. So that was pretty much it. It's set up. I have audio input. I can use Python. So the next time I'll start looking at wake word, what technology I need to use to do it. It's going to be probably Python based just because it's going to be easy. And I'll hook it up to Claude for the time being because I've got Claude API, and then we'll go from there. So if you like this or you want to see how it goes, then please like, subscribe, drop a comment, all of that stuff, please. I don't really have many followers. It's a bit desperate to ask, but it would be fun to engage with people. If you've done it yourself or you have any advice, let me know. And I'll see you next time for this speaker making.